go back to the light roots since I've got my break now. And I'm just not sure if I have enough time for the fire temple. Where should I go next? Hey, Nintendo Lord and Link Mario. Oh, yep, I got my mic on Saturday, and the replacement soundboard was crap, so I'm gonna have to return it, but I think I can go with just a mic. And get by without a soundboard. Really don't want to spend a bunch of money. So. Oh yeah, Link Mario. Last night, my streaming software, it had the wrong device for the input. So I spent half the stream talking to myself. I finally eventually realized that the mic wasn't getting through because Meld had the wrong device. The mic was on, everything looked good. Just Meld was looking at something else instead of my mic. So now whenever I start a stream, I'm going to double check the mixer in Meld, make sure that it hasn't gone to a different device. Every so often it does that. Starts pointing to the wrong thing. Yeah, I wasn't ignoring y'all, I just... I answer, but I'm the only one that heard myself. This hover bike, I started using it. I was trying to get that to that Star Island I didn't need to go to. But it's actually really good for the depths. May not be good for going up into the Sky Islands, but it works great for the depths. More so where it's already lit, because when it's dark, you kind of run into things, but still a better way to get around walking. Yeah, no. I always answer whenever I see stuff. If you're not getting if you don't hear me saying anything, then feel free to ask, is your mic off or muted? There are times that I forget to unmute the mic. It's not uncommon for me to be talking to myself. I'm getting better at it, but I still sometimes forget. Wonder where I am. Yeah. That's the drawback. Oh. Forgot to mute the TV. Yeah, it does help. It helps if I take off the BRB screens. It helps if I unmute the mic. Helps if I'm pointing to the right thing. It's like I gotta have a checklist. Do all these things when you sit down. It doesn't look like I should be hitting any walls, but you never know when you gotta hit one of those. Oh, of course there was a tree right there. We're really good at finding trees in the dark. Oh, meaning. Whenever I don't want to find them, I find them. Find them good with the hover bike, too. Oh, that helped a lot. Work, and I was thinking, looking forward to my breaks. I can come home and play some more Zelda. Whenever I finish with this game, I'm gonna probably spend a little time researching the Fallout 3 mods, because I think I'm gonna do Fallout 3 next. I want to build a good mod list. I've only played Fallout 3 once on Xbox, so I've never done it with mods. Just vanilla. See if I can get some height. Find some light roots. Okay. There we go. Climb up there, get the Lightroot. Wonder how many Lightroots I found. I think what messed up Meld yesterday was when I was trying to hook the soundboard in. It kind of screwed up my sound devices. So definitely send that piece of junk back. I'll have to wait till I can afford a good one, a decent one, but I got other things I have to get first. I need to get a UPC with a circuit breaker to protect the equipment from the power surges like what killed the old mic on the old soundboard. Okay, so this is pretty much done. Just probably got something right about and there. Yeah, there's probably something somewhere in here. And then have to get to the work on the outer side there. And then there's a little up here. And I'll have some interior to do. That sucks, yeah. Yeah, I'm charging my wireless keyboard now. This is fine. I finally went through a bunch of keyboards before I finally got one that was a good one. This one's been pretty good. I need to change the keycaps. I've had these keycaps on for a couple months. I like changing them. Get bored with the same keys all the time. I need to go stock up on more fans and steering sticks too. So using up a lot making these hover bikes. There it is. See how close it is to my guess. Something like that, I can keep using it. Eventually I get to a spot where I have to just make a new bike. Is that a mechanical keyboard? Do you change the keycaps or? Yeah, 3 monitors does help. I wanted to have 4, but for some reason the 460 Ti, it gets funny if you go to 4 screens. Just was not happy when I had 4 screens hooked in. Didn't want to go to 4K on all 4 screens. Okay, so that filled that in. This right here is going to fill in. It's probably like a curve, so it might not be. It might be more in here, but we'll have to see. If I fast travel, I'm going to lose my bike. Oh well. I can make a new one. Yeah, I think you gotta have 3 monitors if you're in a stream. Especially something like the Switch, because I have the Switch 2, it's hooked up to the center TV. And I have my streaming software on the right, and on the left I have the YouTube window. It's also where I have the Social Stream Ninja, but I can see the chat in the YouTube window or in the streaming software window. Yes, I don't have any monitors. I just have TVs. Because I had a bunch. I mean, I had some TVs. Just got a 3rd one. Well, 4th one, but then couldn't do all 4. But the center TV, that was the newest one. was thinking of replacing it with a 75-inch. I don't know. It's already pretty tight space at a 55. 75 would make things even tighter. Nice, free devices. Yes, free devices. Just monitors cost so much, so I just have been doing TVs. My monitors are probably better, but yeah, I think the center screen, I think the center is an OLED and the others are QLEDs. But I was looking at some 75 inches. Yeah, 75-inch now for the price I paid for this 55. Just keep getting cheaper. Also looking at the 8Ks. Some 8K screens would be pretty nice. Probably need to get a new card. If you had 3 8K monitors, I wonder how much video RAM you'd need. I think this is a 16 gig. I think the 4060 Ti is 16. And it only wants 3 TVs at 4K. So I wonder if it would be able to handle 3 at 8K. Probably not. Yeah, I do get the best color on my center screen. That's why it's the one that I usually have the game on. Okay. Hey, I don't want to keep it if I can. Bring it with me. Yeah. Link's hover bike service. Featuring bad driving and accidents. Collisions with trees. You know, once I finish the Lightroots and the shrines, and I've gone through the game except the ending, I may take a look and see I've missed any quests. I'd like to get all the side quests in. I'd like to get most stuff in, except the Compendium and the Koroks. The Compendium and Koroks would just take a long time. I think everything else, though, would be cool to do. Those would be fine, too, if I did have other games I wanted to get to. So I've got hundreds of games lined up. Games and demos. So, what do you use to edit, like Mario? I've been using DaVinci Resolve. Because DaVinci Resolve, it's got a lot to it, and it's free. I like the free price. Yeah, that's a good one there. Didn't have the money, so I had to look for something free. And back in the day, I used to use Final Cut Pro. Back when I had a Mac. But I hear Premiere Pro is very good. It's the top of the line software. Oh wow, that one wasn't hard to spot. That's the way I land my hover bikes. Yeah, I saw that. Like Mario, a lot of them had that, but I was like, I don't know, monthly bill, and DaVinci Resolve does a real good job. I don't get too fancy with it. I don't know that it's as good as Premiere Pro, but it is good. I mean, it works for free. Although if I decide to finally move to Linux, then I'll have to take a look at what has Linux versions. But mostly I've been doing live streams, so I don't do quite as much editing as I used to. There's probably one right in... there. Probably one somewhere around there. But if I ever got to where I was editing a ton, then I probably would look at that. But for now, you know, the DaVinci Resolve does pretty good. It's good software. I think part of why they say, oh, it's what they use in Hollywood. I don't know how true that is, but I know they sell a lot of like hardware specific for video editing suites. I think they do the app free to sell hardware. They have some really cool hardware that ain't cheap, but I think that's what the software is for. But you don't have to have their hardware to use the app. Where did I dump the bike? Seriously, where's the bike go? Oh, there it is. I was looking further away. See, I have Linux on a laptop, and I need to really finish getting that going, have it as a backup device. A couple other old laptops, they've been in storage tote. Need to get those out, set Linux up on them, see if they're of any use. You find the right build, and Linux can use even some pretty old laptops. Ah! Clipped it. That's the thing about flying in the dark. I think I something to eat too before I go back to work. Oh, that did a good amount. More than expected. It also means this right here is a little island. Probably. Could be a cave or something that accesses it, or it could be something that you get to through a tunnel or something nearby. Yeah, there's not a whole section there is empty as can be. Isn't this pretty close to the castle? This makes me wonder. But I'll take a look up above, see if you can find a cave or something to access it. For now, go to that. Any chance I can see? Bike's probably too far away. I'll be right back. I'm thinking about a snack. Alright, got me some mac and cheese. Mm. Brenny's? Mm. Just had to heat up some leftover mac and cheese. Real good. Got a great roux to it. Lots of cheese. That's something we don't have here. But I guess it's a logo, a brand there. I just remember the more central light routes are more difficult because it's harder to get in there when you're closer to Ganondorf. Funny enough, I didn't really use auto build the first time I played the game. But I'm kind of learning to use it, learning to use some constructed travel, like the hover bike. It really is a simple and useful way to get around the depths. Just gotta watch out for running into trees. Alright, you have fun, Link Mario. Hope I see you before I go back to work. Looks like this is going to be another island route there. Might try going down that. That might do. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Good to see you. Just have a little mac and cheese for lunch. Oh, there's a close Lightroot. Guess I didn't even necessarily need to drop that. Boom. Still hungry. Oh, it's not an island. Does connect. Do have one little Lightroot here, it looks like. Then we'll be working on that. And then that section and that section. So, getting there. Right about in there. I should be able to get to it. I don't see anything that would indicate walls. It looks a little like it, but I think I could probably get through there. Oops. There it is. Don't I park that bike so well? Okay, so got the lower third done, pretty much, up to here. Hope I don't run into anything. Oh, there it is. There's the Lightroot. And looks like a Molduga. Ah! Hey, King Nine Tanda, how you doing? Yeah, this game is definitely worth the $10 for the Switch 2 upgrade. I've been having a lot of fun playing this one through the second time. Played it on the Switch 1 and now on the Switch 2. And the Zelda Notes app is pretty fun. Yeah, I have the physical of both Zeldas, and then I did the $10 upgrade for each for the Switch 2. Because really wanted to try it out on Switch 2, and they're both definitely better. Oh, thanks, cool. Yeah, I've seen the Pokemon game. I guess it depends how much you're into Pokemon. But I would definitely say Tears of the Kingdom. I'd play that first any day of the week. Yeah, most of my backlog's on Steam, but I took a break from Steam because I wanted to play the two Zeldas. I've been playing Zelda for a while. This one's definitely bigger. I haven't even gotten to the voice memories, which is probably something I'm going to explore soon. That's one of the things in the that comes with the Zelda Notes app. Oh yeah, I play a lot of games. I have like 300 or 400 games and demos in the Steam library. Not a lot on the Switch 2 yet, but the prices are kind of high and it's kind of hard to get good deals. I'd like to do the Mario Wonder, but $30 upgrade, I don't know. I would like to do the Age of Imprisonment, but not at 70. I got so many games to play. Eventually I'll find a deal on the Age of Imprisonment. When I do, then I'll probably play that. Probably doing Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas next, I think. Be the my second time playing those. First time with mods, because I played them on Xbox. And then Expedition 33 after that. That's about as far ahead as I planned. There's just so many. Oh, crap. Pay attention, pay attention. Yeah, Fallout 4 is my favorite. And definitely I would say PC all the way on that, because you get the best mods. And you're not limited in how many mods like on Xbox. Xbox for the consoles probably has the most mods, but you only have so much memory for them. But on the PC, you can have 1,000 mods. Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom. This is a masterpiece, definitely. Really love this game. And King Nintendo, that's how I land my bikes. My hover bike, I like to land it, just jump off. Oh. Hey, I just keep making new hover bikes. It's only 2 fans and a control stick, so. I really should be looking at this screen whenever I'm on the hover bike. Do you mean Breath of the Wild, or? got the physical for the Switch 1 physical, and then the Switch 2 upgrade. Which I like. I like to have physical games when I can. I've got two. The two Zelda games, that's it. But I pretty much never use the Xbox or PlayStation anymore. Switch 2 is the only console I've fired up in the last year. Okay. Probably something right in about there. I think you'll enjoy it. I love Breath of the Wild, and to me, Tears of the Kingdom is Breath of the Wild 2. And it's like they took Breath of the Wild and just, I think, added, improved it. Like, this time definitely he's doing things like ascend more, using the constructs more than the first time through. I don't think it takes too long to download either, considering, you know. So Nintendo is definitely, at least for me, it's a lot faster downloading on a Switch than on an Xbox and PlayStation. Xbox is freaking slow sometimes. Yeah, when you stream Switch 2, I'm not sure actually if you can stream straight from the Switch 2. I don't know. I'm running the Switch 2 into a capture box, a 4K capture box that outputs at 4K. Yeah, I haven't had a Switch 2 that long. I got it because actually Buddy Hepburn told me about the $10 to upgrade to the Switch 2 version. So I was like, You know, maybe I need a Switch too, so I can play Zeldas. I'm glad I got a Switch 2 before the prices go up on it, because of the AI things. Seems to be raising the prices on everything computer. Not seeing any light rays. I see a lot of people streaming this in Breath of the Wild, I think, because of the 40th for Zelda. But we'll have to see what Nintendo does. I think for the 35th, they didn't do anything until June. So it might be June this year before they do something for the 40th. Maybe an Ocarina of Time remake. I'd like to see a Wind Waker on here. I'd actually like to see all the Zeldas on here without having to use the Nintendo service. I'd like an actual cartridge that could have the Zeldas on them. Don't know if that's possible with Nintendo these days, but it'd be nice to have all the old Zeldas updated for 4K. It'd be so cool just to play all the Zeldas through from the first one up through Tears of the Kingdom. Resident Evil Requiem, I probably will, but probably when I can get a good deal on it. There's a lot of rumors about when they're going to say something, but so far it's all just been rumors. Just the biggest rumors want to hear the most seems to be Ocarina of Time. That might just be the one that people want the most. You never know with Nintendo. Don't know what Nintendo has planned. But with Zelda, pretty much with Zelda, it's like, okay, Nintendo, take my money. Yeah, I've loved... Ocarina of Time was a great game. Definitely groundbreaking at the time. I did have Twilight Princess. That one I couldn't get into. That's the only one I couldn't really get into. I think it was because of the whole thing where it was on 2 systems. And I don't know. And it really took me a while to warm up to the Wii. Just really didn't know about the whole Wii thing. Eventually I got one and got into it, but that one took me a little while to adopt. But I would definitely play Twilight Princess through if they did a remake of it. And that's another one. There's rumors, but there's lots of rumors. We'll see. Yeah, that would work, buddy. I never did get Majora's Mask either. Wind Waker is probably next to these two, Breath of the Wild and Breath of the Wild 2. Tears of the Kingdom. I think Wind Waker is my favorite. I would love to see that because the HD remake for that was on the Wii U. And not a lot of people got to see that because not a lot of people got the Wii U. They have Wind Waker on their Nintendo service, but it's the original GameCube version. Even just like the first Zelda, I didn't even take Adventure Link at this point. Come on, give us something, Nintendo. Link to the Past. I'd like to have the whole collection. It'd be great to have an anthology. No, I really wasn't so much looking at brands when I got my wife a laptop recently, and I looked at the specs. I got something that was I knew what hardware and capabilities I wanted it to have, and I found the best laptop to fit the capabilities. So, I mean, I'd say line up what video card you want, how much RAM you want, what kind of hard drive you want, or solid state. And then you kind of look for laptops that fit that and fit the price range. And then maybe look at when you've picked out some, then look into the brands, see if you can find some chatter about the brands online. Yeah, I'll definitely find one on sale. My wife's is $1,000 normally, got it for $600. Should definitely go for those sales. Asus is good. I've had Asus before. Her brand is something new. I forget what it is. Something Instant Fish. This gaming PC, it's like Cyber Power or something. I really did just look at the specs. I wanted when I got this a couple years ago, I wanted a 4060 Ti video card and at least a terabyte for a drive. There's no super great, I want to say hard and fast, oh, this brand or nothing or that brand. That's what I would do. That's what I do, is I just look for what fits what I need, what hardware. Always, yeah. Always go for the sales if you can. Where is a Lightroot? No, I haven't played the Metroid game. I heard mixed things about it. That's one I'd like to try it, but I'm not sure how much I want to spend on it. Oh, welcome back, Link Mario. Good. And King Nintendo, if you liked Resident Evil 9, have you seen a game called Ill? It's not out yet, but it's an upcoming game. It's one I'm really looking forward to. Link Mario made me think of the game Ill, because that game Ill is one disturbed game. Resident Evil 9 seems to be doing pretty well, I think. I've heard a lot of good about it, that they did a good job, you know, they did justice to the series. I don't think it has a release date yet, but yeah, the trailers, you know, it's funny, I haven't found anybody that wants. I found some people that are like, oh, that thing, I could not play that. Resident Evil 9 sold out everywhere. You know, you make a good game that does justice to the IP, that, you know, respects the IP. Hey, deserves some success. A lot of these games don't respect the IP, they just are using the name and trying to make a cash grab. Nice. That is a nice one. 7, 8, and 9. I want to get Ill. I also have, I think it's Urk, a prologue. It's another freaky one I want to play. I just hope that Ill lives up to the trailers. Many times games have great, it looks so good, and then so I worry, is it gonna live up to the trailer? Hopefully it does. I think that would be a great one to stream. Yeah, that's really rare these days. I mean, you buy a game, you gotta do an update to begin with, and it's still broken half the time on release day. That's why part of why I don't buy games right away, mostly. I mean, it's rare that I have to get a game right away, because I usually wait for them to fix it. Dang, that's way down there. Yeah, I've got about, I think, 80 games on the wish list on Steam. I think there's a couple interesting ones coming up. The Lego Batman game. I liked Lego City Undercover was a very interesting open world. I think they might basically be doing that kind of game again, finally. Then I think, is it Mouse PI or Mouse Detective PI? I have to look it up, but it's a first person shooter, but it's done with the old 1920s rubber band animation style and a really twisted sense of humor. That'll be good. Yeah, that it's kind of fun to shop for them. I tend to do it online anymore, but it is fun to go in the store and test them out. But I tend to do everything online anymore. I like the herm life. I'm not coming anywhere near Lightroots. There's some Lightroots. It's good to get a laptop now. I got my wife one last year, at the end of the year, because they expected price increases for the AI demand. And even like regular hard drives are going up because of all that demand, all the need that AI has. I'll play with y'all later. Right now, I'm looking for Lightroots. I need to go on a frox hunt soon, too. There we go. I'm up here. See if I can find some Lightroots. About half an hour. Less than half an hour. Back to work. It's definitely not as good as playing Zelda. Not even close. Get the feeling I'm in one of these areas where it's just it's a Lightroot desert. Is there nothing around? I really hit a empty zone. I'd look somewhere else. I didn't find something up here. Got an area here. This corner probably is terrain, so it doesn't necessarily even have to have a Lightroot. Could be on the Lightroot could be on the other side of the wall. Definitely nothing this way. That's the wall. Like the wall. I'm not gonna find anything here. Here's probably not very much. So must be a Lightroot somewhere in here. Let's go back, take a shot up above there. Be right back. Alright, Link Mario. You have a good one. And I'll catch you next time. I'm almost done. Because I have to go back to work shortly. I want to just at least check right up in here. After that, then I can call it. Let the battery recharge. See what this reveals. Interesting. Okay, so looks like this. It's kind of a Lightroot somewhere in the middle, right? And there. I got enough time, I think, to try to get to that. Let's see where I park the bike. Did it fall over? There it is. go east and then south. Alright. You have a go on, King Nintendo. Thanks for stopping by. And I hope to catch you next stream, which I'll probably still be doing Lightroots. Unless I've got enough time to do the Fire Temple. That one's way off. Thought I'd get to it, but it's gonna have to take some one battery charge. Almost ran into a tree. Do a quick check of where we are. Can't move it, you get stuck with that. Sometimes it can be a pain to control. It's not a good transport method. Get to the ground. Where'd the bike go? What's it do to it? Or it just disappears? Seems to be down here. Oh, I keep getting distracted by more light roots. Is there time for one? Let's see, got 5 minutes. Seeing another one close. Maybe not. That's not looking good. I have to save it and pick up later. I've got to get to work. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you have a good one. I'll see you next stream.